Good morning, student. In previous lecture, we have discussed about the green algae, the chlorophyta. In this lecture, we will discuss about the next class of the algae, that is Phaeophyta, the brown algae. The Phaeophyta are marine habitat. The habitats of the Phaeophyta, the brown algae, is marine. We can say that the members of Phaeophyci are the marines. They found in seawater. Structure. They varies in the structure, like they range from simple branched filamentous. They may be simple branched filamentous like Ectocarpus, and they may be found as a large branched profusely, means all brown algae are fused together, form a large combined structure known as kelps. The kelps are maybe having a height of 100 meters. So we are seeing here the structure having different variety. It may be simple branch filamentous like Ectocarpus, and they form branch profusely kelps that attain a height of 100 meters. Next, the pigments are chlorophyll A, B and C. Next, carotenoids are present here, and xanthophylls. These are the pigments found in brown algae. The Phaeophyta, the brown algae, means algae having brown color. The most important thing is that the brown color is present into algae are basically from the xanthophyll and the fucoxanthin. The most important role into the production of brown color is by fucoxanthin. If the fucoxanthin is present, it dark brown. It's from olive green. The green color is due to the A, B and C, and the dark brown color or the brown color shades are due to mainly the main importance is fucoxanthin and with the help of xanthophyll. Next category is food storage. We have seen that into the green algae the food is stored into the pyrenoid forms, but here the food is stored into the form of laminarian or mannitol. This is the special type of complex carbohydrate. The laminarian and mannitol is the complex carbohydrates. In this form, the food is stored inside the brown algae. Next character is that the cell wall. The cell wall is composed of cellulose and the cellulosic wall is covered by a gelatinous covering known as algin. The algin is the outer covering of the cellulosic wall. It is a gel-like structure which covers it. Next character is a large, or we can say that a central vacuole is present. A central vacuole also present into the plastids. Next we discuss about the body structure. We have discussed that in green algae there is no body formation. Here the body divided into three parts. Now the body structure. The body structure having three parts: the holdfast and the stipe, and the third one is frond. The holdfast, stipe and frond are the three substructures of the brown algae. We are taking an example of brown algae to explain the structure. Here we are going to discuss the structure of fucus. Example of brown algae. We are drawing here, we are going to draw the structure. This is the holdfast. It's having a layer in it, having a vacuole-like structure. So the portion which are attached to the substrate or the bottom or surface known as holdfast. So we can say that holdfast is the structure which held into the attachment of the substratum to the algae. So holdfast help into attachment to the substrate. Upper part of the holdfast is known as the stipe and frond. This is the stipe and the upper portion is known as frond. The frond is the structure which having a leaf-like composition for the photosynthesis. And here midrib are present, and these are the air bladders. In some examples, the stipe may be fused with the holdfast. We take another example of the brown algae to understand the structure. We are going to example of laminaria. In this, the holdfast in laminaria, the holdfast fused with stipe, and the upper portion is a leaf-like composition or thallus, that's known as frond. This is stipe and this is holdfast. So these are the various structures. We have discussed the body structure of the brown algae with the help of fucus and the laminaria. Now we will discuss about the reproduction into Phaeophyceae. The reproduction, as like the green algae, the vegetative done by fragmentation. The first vegetative reproduction is done with the help of fragmentation. Next, we will discuss about the second type of reproduction, that is asexual reproduction. The asexual reproduction is done with the help of biflagellate zoospores. We are saying that the zoospores are biflagellate, means they having two kind of flagella, that is type of known as heterocont. In heterocont type, one flagella is large and one is small. So the flagella of the zoospore, one is large and one is small, the heterocont type. The asexual reproduction also with the help of the zoospores may be motile, or the second type is non-motile. Both kind of spores are present into the Phaeophyceae. If the spores are motile, they have biflagella, they have two flagella, and the non-motile have without flagella. So this is the about the asexual reproduction. Next, the sexual reproduction. The third kind of reproduction is the sexual mode of reproduction. The sexual kind of reproduction may be first isogamous, second anisogamous, and the oogamous also. Here we are saying that the habitat of the brown algae is mostly they are marine, so these kind of fusion of gametes take place into water. So the fusion of gametes take place into the water or within the oogonium, only for that which are oogamous, in which the female gamete is non-motile, large size. in the oogamous type, the fertilization is take place into oogonium, and into isogamous and isogamous are basically into water. They are freely into water and fuse. In both mode, isogamous and in anisogamous, we are saying that they fuse into water, so they have flagella. They are flagellated, which fuse into water, and the inogamous only the male having flagella, because the female is non-motile. So male with the help of flagella reach to the oogonium and fuse with the female gamete. Next we discuss about how the gametes are works or fuse. The gametes are pyriform. The gametes are pear-shaped. The pear-shaped gametes with flagella are fused into water, and this kind of fusion is known as isogamous and anisogamous. And we are writing here some examples of the Phaeophyceae. The common examples of the Phaeophyceae are, the common examples I am going to write in here are the Laminaria, Sargassum, Fucus dictata, and Ectocarpus. These all are the common example of the Phaeophyceae. And the last step, that is the economic importance of the Phaeophyceae, the brown algae are. Now we discuss, after the structure and mode of reproduction, the economic importance of the brown algae. The brown algae is basically used as food. In some countries, the food is used as the form of Laminaria, Alaria, Sargassum, and also used fodder for the animals. Second, they are helped into the extraction of iodine. Some brown algae are having rich source of iodine, that is the Fucus and Laminaria are rich in iodine. So by these help of algae, the iodine is used. Next step is medicines. Formation of the medicines. The blood anticoagulant. That is sodium laminarium sulfate. That help into the prevent the coagulation of the blood or the formation of blood clotting. By these chemical composition, we can prevent the coagulation of the blood is is extracted by the laminaria, and the ascophylum having some antibiotic properties. Next economic importance is that the alginic acid, which is used into ice creams, cosmetics, toothpaste, shampoos, etc. are formed with the help of brown algae. So this is all about the structure and reproduction and the economic importance of the phyceae, the brown algae. In next lecture we will discuss about the third class, that is Rhodophyceae, the red algae.